Alright, so I said I would give you some ideas of how to do custom perforations. This one's an interesting one. So what I'm going to do is basically I'm getting, let me get to the this guy, this cylinder inside. What you need to do is you need to find out how big that cylinder is. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to grab it, I'm going to unroll it. And then it places on the top level, it will give you its unrolled form. And I'm just going to find out how big it is. So it's 6 inches by 7.854. Remember that, 7.854. Get rid of that. Now we're going to go into Illustrator, and I haven't created it exactly 7.84, but it's pretty close. So what you want to do is you're going to use a gradient and halftone effect. So this could be, you can use images if they're black and white. I will say that if you have black, it has some issues, and I'll show you why. But let's just start with the simple basics. So, whoa, that is already being half-toned. Well, spoiler alert. So if you start with this, let's try something different. Okay. Try again. Alright, so all you need to do is have a shape, right, and then you're going to add gray tone to it. In this case, we'll change this to black so you can see what the issue is. And so that's pretty reasonable, and we want to get rid of the outline. Alright, so under Effect, you're going to go to Pixelate and then Color Halftone. And Color Halftone, right now we're going to do it 12 pixel by 90, 90, 90, 90. All of these need to be the same number, so we say OK. Oh, try it again. I didn't have it selected. Alright, so here's the issue. The black basically would mean that the perforation is going to have absolutely no material in some of this to bond, or to wrap around. So best case scenario is you're going to change that gradient over to more of a gray until you like it, so that they're just it feels right. Okay, the other thing you can do, you can see that this is a pattern that is basically rows and columns. That's because we chose 90. If we want to change this appearance, we're going to go under Appearance, and we're going to click on the Color Halftone, and we can change these to, say, 45. And that will allow it to then be organized at a 45-degree angle, which may be a little bit closer to what you would like. It's really pick your poison. If you happen to choose a different number for the channel, you'll see. Oh, I don't think I had that. You'll see what happens. It just kind of gets all kind of funky. You can use this on colored images too, but obviously the cutout doesn't work for this. So anyway, so we got that. That's great. We're going to export that using artboard. It's great. Sure. I'll open that up again. Okay. So I'm just going to fill this with white. Alright, and then all we need to do is select the black, select similar, delete. And then I can also just invert, and we've got it. Alright, so I'm going to save this, and now let's apply it to the skin. Now I've already done this, so again it's going to be a little bit of a spoiler, but so I've applied the radial. I'm going to just kind of show you, walk through a bit of kind of my own troubleshooting. So let's get this back to 0. I've went ahead and put in the numbers. Just closer to that. I've told it not to repeat. You're going to see some issues with that, but we'll just kind of walk through the whole thing. Okay, so this should be ready to go. I'll apply that. So okay, and let's see what it looks like. Okay, so you can see kind of why I was doing some of those offsets. So the pattern's coming in, and the other thing I'm finding is that even though I told it not to tile, it's really got to it's trying to wrap it with 2, and I have a feeling that has to do with somehow the way it's interpreting the geometry from Rhino, as if there's a seam on either side. So it's treating it like there is one surface here in the front and then one surface in the back. So it's not going to give me exactly what I want, but I can get it close, and who knows this, who knows what I was really trying to do, right? Maybe I was trying to get a perforated circle in the front and in the back. So I'm going to throw this back. I think I had it going in this direction. And apply that, and then go back into Inkscape, see where we're at. Oh, did the wrong way. Alright, we'll try it again. Alright, so here we are. It's looking pretty good. Looks like I could shift it just slightly more or less to get it perfectly centered, but not bad, right? I can only tell that because the pattern doesn't continue up there. And so if we get a little bit closer, you can clearly see the pattern functioning, and you can also see it kind of repeating itself back. So anyway, that's how you do it, custom perforations.